Hey guys, I'm the Unknown Shadow. Welcome back to reacting to Five Nights at Freddy's VHS tapes. We are back with a brand new one called Medical Imaging by 12 Man OP. The past two live streams that I did were reacting to his old canon. This, he's done a reboot of his series, and this is the first of this reboot, or the new canon as he calls it. So, 20 minutes. Whew. Let's press play. 3, 2, 1. Brighton Clinic of Hope. The bed behind me has not been made, but that's okay. I will sort that out tomorrow. Department of Radiology and Diagnostic Imaging. Archive procedure. Tape serial number is 182. April 23rd, 1985. Is that live action?
Hey Leo, how's it going?
Hello, Dr. Richards.
Just call me Grace. I know I'm your boss, and you're freshly employed and all. However, I consider everyone as a friend here. Everyone calls me by my name, and I don't want to put any unnecessary pressure on my staff.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't really say I'm stressed or anything like that. I've been reviewing x-rays for about 10 years now, so I certainly know how to do my job. You know, even with sophisticated imaging measurements.
By the way, why are you sitting here all alone in the dark? You're not conducting any procedures right now. You'll strain your eyes badly by staring at these screens.
Oh, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm used to working in the dark anyways. The brightness of these screens isn't really much of an issue, so it's really unlikely I'd do something to my eyes.
So, you wanted to have a little conversation with me? You called my office number 2 times, not even 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I wanted to check if Brendan had passed you some urgent information about the recent CT scans we've conducted for the past 2 weeks.
I don't know anything about it.
Really? Rich didn't tell you that?
No?
Of course he did tell you, otherwise we wouldn't be having this conversation.
But what kind of conversation? Is something going on in this department that I don't know?
Grace, please, just let me explain. I wanted to tell you, but I was just too afraid of how you would react. But here it goes, I guess. Well, the past 2 weeks, I've been receiving some pretty odd cases. My old job at St. Hannah Radiology Center, most of the time, if not always, I received and examined CT scans with brain abnormalities, skull traumas, and abdominal oddities. Most of the time, it was just internal bleeding cases, blood clots, phenomena, tuberculosis, and 2 cases of immovable lung cancer tumors. But when I started working here, give me a second, computer.
Why do you need this camera?
It's my tool to record evidence that might be useful in catching this children's poisoner.
Children? Poisoner?
Yeah, but oh, right. And when I started working here, my first few weeks were exactly the same as my old office. Let me type a few commands. There. Over the past 2 weeks, I've gotten these 4 cases, which, to be completely honest, scared the living shit out of me. Starting with Ricky Summers. Patient information, 7 years old, male, symptoms severe abdominal pain, vomiting, fever, and muscular pain. And his symptoms have gotten much worse about a week after eating at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I guess you've heard of that restaurant?
Yeah, I know that place. An infamous restaurant built as a response to Bond's Burgers with the same urban legends about disappearing people as its spiritual predecessor. What about it? Do you assume that child got sick right after eating in there?
I'll get to that later. So, after witnessing such symptoms, you'd probably just assume that it was some severe food poisoning or an extreme case of the flu.
Yeah, those are typical symptoms of a severe flu or complex food poisoning for that matter.
Right, my thoughts exactly. But every poisoning test, and even the viral blood test, showed negative results. And that was until I decided to give him a proper abdominal CT scan. Take a look at this.
I don't like that noise.
What the fuck? Please, doctor, excuse my foul mouth, but Jesus, what the hell is this?
That is cystic echinocosis.
Cystic echinococosis? How? In this region? How'd that thing get so big?
These little tapeworm bastards tend to develop really fast and almost undetected. When they do decide to finally show up, most of the time it's just too late. The balloon pops and the whole abdominal cavity gets infected. And then you die.
Well, congratulations on your accurate diagnosis then, but...
I'm not finished yet, Grace. I wouldn't call you and disturb your inner peace if it was just a single case of cystic echinocosis. But it's alarming seeing such a case repeat itself another 3 times throughout the next 2 weeks. Every test showed the same symptoms, same images, pretty much the same diagnosis. Except for one, which we'll get to later at the end. See? Larry Sandman, 8 years old. Load him in. You see this? As big as Demi's ego cyst? But here's an even more interesting thing. All these kids didn't have any contact with infected animal feces. Hell, it's even impossible to catch such a parasitic disease here. There's no bears, foxes, badgers, or any wild animal for that matter. So I, and my fellow pediatrician, Dr. Goodman, initiated a little investigation and started asking the parents what the hell happened and what they suspect could have caused such an illness. And every single parent admitted that just before the incidents, they had all went to the same Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Now the real question is, how in the hell would they all catch the same illness? And especially from classic cheese pizzas, because we got their order bills in our hands to see what they had for dinner. Turns out, some sick fuck roams around there and adds God knows what shit into the pizzas with motherfucking tapeworm eggs in it.
Oh my god.
But the worst of all of these is the case of Sadie Preacher, who was 6 years old. Symptoms are unbearable headaches, vomiting, dizziness, and progressive loss of consciousness. I decided that she needed a CT scan right away, and brace yourself. Turns out that lunatic not only had some spare hydatid worm eggs, but poor tapeworm ones as well.
Leo, these poor children. Why hasn't there been a report on this?
Brendan was going to tell you that he either forgot about it or just got too scared. But when it comes to Sadie, she died holding her mother's hand while being rushed to the emergency surgical department. That's why I've decided to record this as footage to bring it to the local police station as evidence. I and Brendan have already collected all the necessary information.
You there?
Come in.
I've been looking for you for ages. Another urgency. Patient, age 7, from ER in less than 2 minutes.
What's going on? Does anyone care to explain to me?
We've got the 5th case of that poisoning thing.
Bullshit.
Eat the x-ray lab, for God's sake.
Okay, alright. Grace, you get to see with your own eyes what kind of bizarre shit goes on here. Just stay here and watch.
My god, okay. I hope it's not what I think it is.
Bring and connect a heart monitor and a ventilator since the patient's on hard anesthetics now. Okay, just give me a moment.
Oh my god, they're
Don't
screaming.
let that kid's mother in here. It's a restricted area. I don't care. She'll deserve the procedure.
This is gonna be wild.
What the hell?
The patient is ready. We can start the procedure.
Hold on. Did that say something? I saw a small flash of English, so I'm going to check that right now. Warning true. Okay, it was just exactly what I thought it said.
Let's start with the head section, and we'll move slowly towards the abdomen.
Right. Give me the patient information.
Eric Harley, 7 years old. Symptoms according to his mother are dizziness, extreme abdominal pain, blood and bile vomiting, lack of appetite, diarrhea, and loss of energy. Progressively worsening throughout this week. The teacher caught him vomiting gallons of blood and bile in class today.
Alright, done with the basic info. Let's start with the whole body scan.
Oh, come on.
I wonder what it's gonna be this time.
My bet? Another one of those tapeworm cysts.
Brendan, you forgot to tell Grace about our plan.
Sorry, flew out of my mind. You know I'm really busy recently and I don't have enough time to actually rest.
Luckily your friend told me everything.
Good. That's good.
Alright, it's done. Let's process this license.
The brain seems to be intact. No signs of abnormalities.
Moving to the chest, down to the abdomen.
Oh my god. This is actually tense as hell. I'm moving my headset like ever so slightly further back off the top of my head because I'm waiting on the big noise. I hate this. It's taking too long. It's taking way too long. This is...
Alright, let's take a look into this.
Can't see any cysts here, especially in the liver.
So that's regular poisoning then, right?
Not too sure. The images aren't sharp enough.
Try manipulating the image with brightness and contrast.
Wait a minute. Something's off.
Rescan this section and zoom out to the suspicious area.
Alright, just a minute.
I'll go talk to his mom.
It moved.
In this angle, you can tell it's a fasciola hepatica. Hell of a thing.
It's actually a full colony of damn liver flukes.
No wonder this kid got a sudden bile vomiting attack. These worms are literally eating his liver out. And... oh god.
Look at the main vein. It's perforated.
Liver fluke must have chewed it up and made its way to the vascular tract.
And if the fluke reaches the heart?
Eric will die.
What's going on?
Ah, shit, he woke up. Abort the procedure!
What?
Eric! Eric, it's gonna be okay, buddy, alright? You're gonna be fine. I know your tummy hurts, but it'll be over soon, okay? We're working as hard as we can. Alright? Just stay with me, little man, alright? It's gonna be okay.
Sweetie, don't cry. Mom will come soon. Dr. Leo will take the pain away from you. Relax, please.
Look, Eric, breathe and calm, okay? I gave you some painkillers now. You should go to sleep in a minute, alright? Stay with me, strong man. You just crashed!
I'll intubate him. Bring in the defibrillator and life support here. Eric, please stay with me, honey. I beg you. Please, no. No, you're too young for this.
What the fuck is going on here?
Stop standing like a moron and help me.
Alright, I've got life support.
There's no time for this. Fuck yeah, I'm doing CPR.
Alright, ready? Stand back. Clear!
Come on, stay with me, baby. You can hold my head if you please.
Clear! Grace? He's gone.
Motherfucker.
Continue past that 22:45 hours on April 23rd, 1985.
Will you just toggle off already, piece of junk? Lid or fluke probably blocked his vessels.
Who's gonna tell his mom?
I'll try, but I'm afraid I'll start crying myself. Let's take the scoot somewhere nice and prepare for his last goodbye with his mother.
Okay. Grace? Grace, come on. We have to do this.
Jesus Christ. Did I say something? I genuinely hate this. Holy. Oh, fucking hell. I've got chills. I've got chills. Holy shit. That is terrifying to look at. That is genuinely terrifying to look at. Oh my god. You killed him with worms. Oh no, oh son of... No, you can't be hitting me with this. You can't be hitting me with this bloody... God, Brighton. Health Hazard Family Restaurant finally closes its doors. Terminator. After nearly 2 years of various legal actions, the beloved family restaurant is finally closed. However, after a recent mass bout of food poisonings involving various parasitic infections with 2 fatal cases, the US Food... I'm reading, okay? Calm yourself. The US Food and Drug Administration has ordered the closure of the restaurant and the dissolution of the Fazbear Entertainment Company at the request of the management, the staff of the Radiology and Diagnostic Imaging Department at Brighton's Clinic of Hope with an immediate effect. In addition, the FDA issued a warrant for the arrest of restaurant owner William Simon Afton, along with an indictment which says that the owner... Oh my god. Oh my god, that's genuinely terrifying. Neglected the cleanliness of workstations, failed to comply with basic hygiene rules, and failed to ensure the quality control of the received resources and their products, which later were made available to customers. All of which led to repeated infections among customers, mostly children, Various parasites and bacteria are present in food products offered by the pizzeria. The owner did not admit to the above mentioned complaints. He stubbornly insisted that it was impossible for children to get poisoned by state food from this restaurant. As he stated, all hygiene rules were strictly followed by my employees, and quality control wholesale products were regularly carried out. I hit the wrong button there. All hygiene rules. The situation has changed dramatically in the last month. On April the 6th, 7-year-old Ricky Summers, who had eaten at a pizzeria 2 weeks before, was hospitalized. Previously, standard pharmacotherapy against gastrointestinal infections did not bring the desired results. It was decided to perform a computed tomography of the boy's abdomen. What was discovered horrified radiologists. A huge 3-inch wide tapeworm cyst was discovered in a boy's liver during a CT scan. See, honestly, when that picture showed up the first time, I couldn't even tell you that that was what I was meant to be looking at. William Afton and his cook were sentenced to 1 year in prison. A year? Such low penalty infuriated Brighton residents and parents who were seeking justice. Riots broke out. The residents burned down William's house. There was a lynching. By order of the state court, William has been relocated to another state. Said state was called Texas. Town was called Bellwood. Under his new provided identity, he served what? What did he serve? He served his sentence there. On February the 7th, 1986, he was released early for good behavior. I would riot too. Is he really gone for good? You're gonna throw something at me, aren't you? You're gonna throw something at me. It's too dark. That was it. Holy cow, that was awesome. Right, hold on. That was awesome. Yes, I've been watching Dimension 20. Dimension 20 is awesome. Let me take a look at the Canon number 0. The tape was found in a trash bag near the bus station. Shows camcorder footage recorded by Dr. Leonard Smokes, Brighton's Clinic of Hope employee. The video shows an emergency CT scanning procedure conducted on a very sick 7-year-old patient. As far as I know, the footage was presumably given to the Food and Drug Administration and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Very likely this footage wasn't meant to be seen by the public, and we're doing something very illegal. Tape recorded April 23rd, 1985. Found March the 6th, 2009. Spectre animations and Reach animations plus Lavender. Special credits. Honest to God. Whilst no jump scares. If I can find this bloody picture again. this section where I'm gonna genuinely that Walton Files looking thing terrified the hell out of me. Genuinely terrified the hell out of me. That thing is stupidly scary to look at. So I'm not going to. What was the other version of this face? You killed him with worms. See, see that Jack Walton thing, because it is very Jack Walton in Bunny Farm. Genuine. Oh, that is. Is there any? Is there a secret video hidden here? No. Yeah. Okay. What one? Okay. There was. I'm planning on doing another live stream of reacting to VHS tapes. I can't remember if it was Reach or Spectre animations that I was planning on doing it. I think it was Spectre. Is it Spectre that's got? Spectre's got the half-hour long one, right? But it's like just. Yes, it is this. This series here is the one that I was. This is the one that I'm genuinely wanting to watch. I have not watched any of this. I've been told good things about this, and I've especially heard good things about Police Archive. Now I don't know whether to watch what order I should watch these in, because as you can, I can see 5 months, 9 months, 1 year, 1 month. But considering that this is the order of the official playlist, and there's a lot of playlists. Considering, this is the order of the official playlist. This is probably going to be what I watch, and this is going to be the order that I watch it in. So if you want to see me react to the Spectre tapes, then hit the like button on this video. Put down in the comments other tapes that you want me to watch. I have seen the Walton Files, and I have seen Harmony and Horror. Those are the two ones that I know that I have watched. I don't actually think I watched all of Harmony and Horror. I think I mainly watched like the main ones a lot. I think I skipped a lot of the ones I don't think I watched the entire franchise, so I might go and do that because season 2 is in the works. Walton Files episode 4 is quite literally the Half-Life 3 of VHS tapes. I could do. I believe I have seen Local 55. There was one of the live streams I did, because I did a fair few live streams. Oh god, here we go. We're going over here to this area of the woods. Cool. I believe it was the second live stream, because these live streams were, I mean, obviously copyright. Why is this copyright? Because the Bittersweet Symphony. Fair enough. That'll do it. Let me click on this. Let me click on this and scroll to the end so I can look at the chat. Because I want to go for the chat, because I'm pretty sure there was other. Whenever the chat decides to. There we go. Here we are. Let's see where. Outlaw Video Productions. His most gory and scary one is. Let me. So I can do these ones. What was the other? There was a few. I have received a few. And then there's restricted area by the ink shadow as well. So I've got a few to watch. But if you've got more suggestions, why am I looking over here? My camera's there. I don't have another camera set up here. My camera's the webcam. So you, if you want to see me, that person in the bottom left and this person in the top left, react to more VHS tapes, leave suggestions. I'll let you know if I've seen them already. If I haven't seen them already, I'll put it on the list. And Bob's your uncle, Jimmy's your aunt. Have a good day. That is the worst outro that I've ever made.